Jehovah is great and most worthy of
praise.
Very good. Worthy of praise in the city of our God in his holy mountain. Beautiful in its loftiness, the joy of the whole earth is Mount... Who can tell me?
Mount Zion.
Both of you have been paying good attention. Now, where is Mount Zion?
Right here, Father. Right here.
Where? I don't see it. Are you sure?
No, Father. We live on Mount Zion.
Are you saying we live on a mountain?
Yes.
What is so special about Mount Zion?
I know.
Tell me, my dear.
This is where King David lived. Jehovah said, I have put my king upon Zion, my holy mountain. The priests brought the ark here.
Amuro, where did we get such studious children?
Just like their father. Come on, children.
Aw.
Zephaniah, today my little son found this in a field and brought it home.
They're filling the holy city with their filthy idols.
Everywhere I look, I see Baal images. Smoke on the high places. The smell of their incense makes me sick. I've been king for 12 years now. It's time to act. I want to finish the cleansing work my grandfather started.
You will need Jehovah's help.
I know. I've been praying about it day and night.
Good.
I will issue a proclamation. Let the word go forth that we will rid this land of idolatry.
I've seen these cheaper.
Take it or leave it.
You keep raising your prices.
We start here. This is what we will do to every false god in the land.
Father! Father, wake up. Father, come on. This is no time to be sleeping. Josiah's on a campaign against all other gods except Jehovah.
What? Josiah's upending his own kingdom? This will not go down as easily as they think. Does he think people will give up their customs? Their rituals, their whole way of life. He's a fool. Baal will rescue us.
Baal will rescue us? Father, look around. All over Judah and Jerusalem, Josiah is destroying Baal images. They can't even rescue themselves. And the people are supporting him.
Go ahead and doubt, you disrespectful child. You have become disloyal to Baal and to me, your father who gave you life. Never mind. I'll come up with a plan. My Lady Hamutal, a word with you, please. A word with you, please!
Ben Matten? What do you want?
Please. Tell the king he must stop what he's doing. This is madness. He's endangering himself, his family, and our entire nation. Josiah's campaign against Baal worshippers was a campaign against Baal himself.
Oh, Ben Matten, you hear disgusting idols. Get away from me before I have the guards arrest you.
Forgive me. I beg you. Just another word. Please. Hamutal, I'm only telling you this for your own safety. It'd be terrible if something were to happen to the king. Like what happened to his father. Hamutal, think of your children.
Baal worshippers are no match for Jehovah, Hamutal. Please don't be fearful.
But this campaign has gone on for a year. How long do we have to endure this?
However long it takes. Yes.
My lord, Zephaniah the prophet has arrived. He brought someone with him.
Thank you. I'll see them in the throne room. Better check on the children. Please don't show your concern in front of them. Jehovah, have I gone too far? My own grandfather didn't succeed in ridding the land of the high places. How can I do this?
My lord, this is Jeremiah from Anathoth.
The man whom Jehovah has called to be a prophet. Welcome.
King Josiah, all the faithful ones support your campaign against idolatry.
We have done as you directed, my lord. And since you began this campaign 18 months ago, you have gained many supporters.
This is true, yet many have continued worshiping Baal. Men like Ben Matten pose a great threat.
The people may even resort to violence to oppose this great work.
No doubt.
My lord, do you feel that you may not have what it takes to complete such a task?
Restoring pure worship will take much more effort. But it's the right thing to do.
You're right, Josiah. But you're not doing this in human strength. Jehovah is on your side. He will give you the courage, wisdom, and strength to complete this work. When I expressed doubt in my own abilities, Jehovah told me, do not say I am just a boy.
But Jehovah spoke to you directly, Jeremiah. How can I be sure that he'll back me up that way?
Jeremiah just told me of a prophecy given hundreds of years ago after King Jeroboam set up his own altar in the northern kingdom.
By the word of Jehovah, a man of God came from Judah to Bethel, while Jeroboam was standing by the altar to make sacrificial smoke. Then he called out against the altar by the word of Jehovah and said, Oh, altar, altar. This is what Jehovah says. Look, a son named Josiah will be born to the house of David. And he will sacrifice on you the priests of the high places, those making sacrificial smoke on you, and he will burn human bones on you. So do not waver in a lack of faith, Josiah. Become powerful by faith, like our father Abraham.
Jehovah also spoke to me, Josiah. He said, I will wipe out from this place every vestige of Baal, the name of the foreign god priests, along with the priests. I will call to account the princes, the sons of the king, and all those wearing foreign clothing. Neither their silver nor their gold will save them. He will bring to nothing all the gods of the earth.
Shaphan, the cleansing campaign has gone well, but the temple is in disrepair. It has been neglected for decades.
I heartily agree, my lord.
Go up to Hilkiah the high priest. Let him collect all the silver that is brought into the house of Jehovah. Give it to those appointed over the work to repair the damage. Tell them to buy timbers and hewn stones.
Very good, my lord. And who should keep account of the funds? Shaphan?
No, Joah. No accounting should be required for the silver. All of these men are trustworthy.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
The day my grandfather died, he spoke of the temple. I kept this safe all these years, hoping one day I could glorify Jehovah's house. Today is that day.
Hilkiah, what's wrong?
Shaphan, I found the book of the law in the house of Jehovah.
The book of the law? I've never seen these passages before.
Take this scroll to King Josiah immediately.
As long as we get them within the next week or so.
My lord.
Shafin, how's the renovation coming?
Your servants are doing everything that was assigned to them. They have poured out the money that was found in the house of Jehovah, and they have handed it over to the appointed men and to those doing the work.
Very well. Is there something else?
Yes, my lord. There is a book that Hilkiah the priest has given me.
What book?
They appear to be the words of Moses, my lord.
Read it to us then.
These are the regulations and the judicial decisions that you should be careful to carry out. You should completely destroy all the places where the nations you will dispossess have served their gods, whether on the high mountains or on the hills or under any luxuriant tree. You should pull down their altars, shatter their sacred pillars, burn their sacred poles in the fire, and cut down the graven images of their gods, obliterating their very names from that place.
Go, all of you along with Hilkiah. Inquire of Jehovah concerning the words of the book that has been found. For Jehovah's rage is great, because our forefathers did not carry out the word of Jehovah by observing all that is written in this book.
The prophetess Huldah lives nearby in the second quarter.
I'll ask Hilkiah to meet us there.
This is what Jehovah, the God of Israel, says. Tell the man who sent you to me, I will bring calamity on this place and its inhabitants. All the curses that are written in the book that they read before the king of Judah. Because they have abandoned me and they're making sacrifices smoke to other gods in order to offend me, my rage will pour out on this place, and it will not be extinguished. But to the king of Judah, this is what Jehovah, the God of Israel, says. Because your heart was responsive, and you humbled yourself before God on hearing his words, and ripped your garments apart, and wept before me, I also have heard you.
That is why you will be laid in your grave in peace, and your eyes will not see all the calamity that I will bring on this place.
Praise be Jehovah, our merciful God, for holding back his wrath. Summon all the elders of Judah and Jerusalem, have them come up to the house of Jehovah. Be careful to obey all these words that I am commanding you, so that it may always go well with you and your sons after you, because you are doing what is good and right in the eyes of Jehovah your God. When Jehovah your God annihilates the nations that you are to dispossess, do not ask about their gods, saying, how are these nations accustomed to serve their gods? Because they do for their gods every detestable thing that Jehovah hates, even burning their sons and their daughters in the fire to their gods. If your brother, or your son, or your daughter, or your cherished wife, or closest companion should try to entice you in secrecy, saying, let us go and serve other gods, you must not give in to him or listen to him, nor should you show pity or feel compassion or protect him. Instead, you should kill him without fail. Observe the month of Abib and celebrate the Passover to Jehovah your God. For in the month of Abib, Jehovah your God brought you out of Egypt by night. And you should sacrifice the Passover offering to Jehovah your God in the place that Jehovah chooses to have his name reside. Please join me in making a covenant with the one true God, Jehovah, to carry out all the words of this book. Jehovah, our God in the heavens, Amen. Bring them down to the Kidron Valley and burn them there. And desecrate Topheth, so that no one can make their son or their daughter pass through the fire there. This is only the beginning. With Jehovah's help, we will rid the entire land of high places. Every vestige of false worship, and of everyone who promotes it. Once we cleanse the land of Judah, we'll head north again, to the cities of Samaria. To whom do these graves belong?
They belong to the Baal prophets, my lord.
Take their bones and burn them on the altar of King Jeroboam. Afterwards, tear it down. What is the grave over there?
It is the grave of the man of the true God, who foretold these things that you have done against the altar of Bethel.
Let him rest. Do not let anyone disturb his bones.
Father.
My lord the king is a pale imitation of his grandfather. And now he's turned my own son against me.
That is not true. This is about standing up for what is right. Baal is powerless. Why can't you see that?
Powerless. I wish I had sacrificed you in Topheth.
No one will ever be able to do that again. Josiah made sure of that.
My lord, everything has finally been accomplished according to the law.
There is one thing left for us to make right. Command the people to hold a Passover to Jehovah, as is written in the Book of the Covenant.
What if the people can't afford the Passover sacrifices?
I will contribute cattle to the people and my own flocks.
With great pleasure. The Passover has not been held in grand style since the days of the judges.
Careful to obey all these words that I am commanding you, so that it may always go well with you and your sons after you. Because you are doing what is good and right in the eyes of Jehovah your God.